Students are always so concerned when they find out that I'm single. One little girl, she found out that I'm not married and said, "Oh, I can introduce you to my bus driver." At first I was like, "No thanks," but then I thought about it and it's like, well, I mean, he has a job and a driver's license. Guess it wouldn't hurt for me to raise the bar.
The weirdest thing, though, about being in my 30s was the day that I realized that 40-year-old men were no longer creepy. But attractive? Yeah.
Oh man, it's finally nice to meet you. Did you go to therapy?
No.
No. No, okay. Alright. Bye.
Alright, we got an update for the update. Situationship is over, and I'll tell you why. I'm 34 years old. Situationship will no longer be in my vocabulary after this video. Not happening. I know my worth, I know my integrity, I know what I bring to a relationship, and I'm just not made for situationships. Nope. I want to take care of you, I want to do all the things, I want to go on vacations. I will never ever pull back in order to get a man to rise up ever again. We all need to have this mentality. Men for women also. If they're not showing you that they want to be with you, we do not need to coddle these people anymore. Let them figure it out themselves. We don't need to heal anybody. We'll be there to support them when they need us, but we don't need to heal anyone or convince them that we are worthy of love.
3 days later.
Today is really hard because I really miss him. And I'm like this close to cracking. But I'm not going to do it because I deserve someone who misses me when I'm not there. Right? We got it. Cry a little, shake it off, and let's just handle the day.
Welcome back, guys, to a new episode of Women Hitting
the wall. No man on earth can make you fall.
Now, it's my first time on camera, guys, so be patient with me. And if you are new to my channel and enjoy my content, a sub would be really appreciated.
Has anyone else ever been to the point where they feel so broken that they've gone past the point of anger, past the point of sadness, and past the point of hopelessness to just sitting in a state of complete numbness and not feeling or caring about anything anymore?
Man, people that don't feel and don't care about anything anymore don't make videos on TikTok for attention.
Listen up. When a man is interested in you, he will hunt you down like prey. Meaning, 1, he'll let you know he's interested. 2, he's willing to go along with any terms you give him. If you tell him he needs to be patient, he'll be patient. If you tell him you want things to go slow, he'll go slow. If you ask him to jump, he'll say how high. If a man is giving you wishy-washy signals, yes and no signals, get out. He doesn't want you. And if he does like you, he has no balls. He has no character. You do not want a man like that. You deserve a man that is proud to call you his.
Thank you, come again.
Yeah, guys, so those are the kinds of men that she wants at her age, or she can get at her age. Only simps that do whatever she says.
Scott? Hey, it's Courtney from Bumble calling you back. Yeah, I was just wondering if you fancied a shag behind a dumpster. Ah, you're looking for something more casual. No problem.
That time I got stood up on national TV.
Belinda Joe is still waiting for her date Luciano to arrive.
Hey, where are you?
Someone who always answers her call is best mate Diab.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, he's like actually not shown up. It's like 40 minutes now.
Get the F out of there. You dodged a bullet.
Yeah, what is this? Like, what are we, in kindergarten? Like, just send a text message. Yes, please. Can I have a glass of water? Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. And a date would be great, too.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
This is what all women do when they call each other and say, I got stood up. Oh, he's not meant for you. Oh, you've dodged a bullet. The level of copium is very real.
So it's the day after, and all I can think about is, oh, I give up. I was so exhausted from having conversations with people that are, I'm this way and I'm that way. And then that's not you at all. That's not you at all. And I don't know what it is.
That's not you at all, while she wipes a ton of makeup off her face. But let's continue.
I don't know. I'm just ugly in person. I don't know. Like, I tell you at a time, like, I'm not a tiny person. I'm not a tiny person. The roughest is the next day, like today. And you wait for that next day text. Like, is it going to happen? And you keep checking your phone and the hours just keep passing and nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I feel like that's more so for women because I feel like my POS ex found somebody real quick. And I blame that partially that the world is more populated by women than men. So there's just more variety for, men and women to settle in some cases. I have feelings like everybody else. Most men find me cold because I'm not very flirty and fun, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, I'm a human and I have feelings too. Like, for instance, why do men ghost people? I don't get that. Just say, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. We had a good time. You're just not the one. But instead, they are radio silent. And they just watch you from afar. It's like, it's one thing to not feel like I was good enough in my marriage. But it's a whole other thing to put yourself back out there and you're still not good enough. And you're like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? It's exhausting being strong all the time, knowing that like you're a single mom who takes care of her own. And that's not attractive to anybody because I don't know. Your outside exterior. Like, what is it? What is it? Do I have to mold into a whole different person? Go on one of those fitness journeys? Why do I have to do that? Why can't I just be good enough? What a lips. But I hold on to hope that there's someone out there for me. But where is he?
1-900-9099-CRY.
By the way, guys, before you start feeling sorry for her, she appeared on a previous video of mine where she said this.
I know my worth. I know what I deserve, and I will never again in my life settle for anything less. If you say that my standards are too high, it's simply because you cannot meet them. That is all.
Yeah, guys, so this is another prime example of a woman that doesn't want to lower her standards for anything or anybody, and then she hits the wall.
The wall. No man on earth can make you fall.
Y'all, I can't. I know some of y'all have been on bad dates and had bad experiences, but this guy had asked me out on a date, had asked me to dinner multiple times, and I finally agree. We set a time and a place, and I arrive a little bit before him. So I go on in, grab a seat at the bar, order a drink. And he calls and he says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm waiting on you. And he's like, "Listen, there's a 4Runner in the parking lot. And I took her out on one date, one lunch, and she's crazy and I can't come in there." I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I can't come in there. Is there anywhere else that we can go? And I'm like, No, like, this is a small town. There's not a whole lot of places to go. Like, this is literally crazy. It's ridiculous. If you went on one date, I'm pretty sure that you can share a restaurant. Like, come in. And he says, no, like, I really can't. I'm just being honest. I can't come in there. And I'm like, well, then I guess you should head on back home. And he goes, yeah, okay, I'll just go ahead and hop back on the interstate. Enjoy your drink. How? Ladies, how is this what we're dealing with?
Thank you. Come again.
I wish people that were emotionally unavailable would be kind enough to either be honest and open about that kind of stuff, or just don't date at all, because it's mean. You lead people on, you let people get close to you, and then you break their hearts, and then you're over here fine. If you have issues, work on them. It's okay to get help. If you don't want to work on them, then that's fine too, but stay single, because it's never okay to hurt someone just because you're lonely for a minute, but you know that you're not actually available to take care of someone else's heart or soul. Amen. Happy Saturday. Happy feeling every single emotion because I can't numb it out with alcohol. Woo!
Ma'am, when a guy says it's not you, it's me, it's definitely you.
A lot of people don't realize a lot of the attributes that you enjoy while dating a man are going to be the same attributes you have a problem with when you're in a relationship. Like, for example, a lot of girls love the social guy. They love the guy that's the life of the party because when you date him, like, he's the man. You get to be picked by him. It feeds your ego. But then you go into a relationship and he always wants to be out. Like, people are always hitting him up. And then they don't like that. But what did you expect? Or the nonchalant guy, but then you get into a relationship with him and you realize that he's nonchalant about everything, including your emotions, you being pissed off, like issues in your relationship. Stop thinking just because someone's a vibe, they're going to make a great partner for you.
That's definitely true. Women get in a relationship with a guy and then they want to change him. But that's what attracted you to him in the first place.